Most people think a broken heart is something that happens to you. But in reality, it's something that stays in you. You're watching this because your mind is stuck in a loop, replaying conversations, analyzing what ifs, and looking for closure in a place where only silence exists. Before we begin, I want you to do one thing. Put your phone down or hold it steady. Stop distractions. For the next 5 minutes, the world outside doesn't exist. It's just you and me. We aren't going to just feel better, we are going to deconstruct the pain so it loses its power over you. Take a deep breath. Let's begin. Why does it hurt physically? Science tells us that the brain processes emotional rejection in the same place it processes physical pain. Your brain thinks you are physically wounded. When someone leaves or a dream dies, your brain goes into withdrawal, literally, like a drug. You are addicted to the reward that person or that life gave you. The first step to healing is realizing you aren't weak, you are recovering from a chemical shock. Stop blaming yourself for feeling the weight. It's a natural biological response. But just because it's natural doesn't mean you have to stay here. We stay broken because we are waiting for closure. We think if we can just have one last conversation, or if they could just explain why, the pain would stop. But here is a psychological truth. Closure doesn't come from the person who broke you. It comes from the person who is rebuilding you. Waiting for an apology is giving the person who hurt you a remote control to your happiness. You are essentially saying, "I will only feel better when you allow me to." That is a trap. Real closure is the moment you realize that their explanation doesn't matter as much as your survival. You don't need a final word to finish a chapter. You just need to stop reading the same page over and over again. Here is how we start the healing. We use the 40-second rule. Most emotional waves actually only last about 60 to 90 seconds if you don't feed them with thoughts. The next time that wave of sadness hits, I want you to sit with it for exactly 40 seconds. Don't fight it, don't judge it. Just feel the heat in your chest. Count it down. By the time you hit 0, the peak of the chemical wave has passed. You don't have to win the whole day, you just have to win the next minute. We mistake attachment for love. Our brains are wired to seek safety in what is familiar, even if that familiar thing was actually hurting us. This is why you keep reaching for your phone. It's not your heart talking. It's your survival instinct trying to go back to the known world. Your brain is romanticizing the past and editing out the pain. To heal, you must stop being a fan of your own memories. Start looking at the raw footage of what actually happened, not the highlight reel your mind is playing on repeat. When you stop sugarcoating the past, the present becomes much easier to live in. It is time to practice emotional sovereignty. This means reclaiming the energy you have been leaking into the past. Every time you wonder what they are doing or if they are happy, you are sending your power away. You are making them the main character of your story, even though they've already exited the stage. Stop being a supporting character in your own life. Healing begins when you turn that lens of curiosity back on yourself. Ask yourself, what have I been neglecting about my own growth while I was busy mourning them? The energy it takes to stay sad is the same energy it takes to get strong. You are simply misallocating your resources. It's time to bring that investment back home. Often, our heart feels broken because we wrapped our entire personality around someone else. When they left, you lost yourself. But this pain is actually the birth pains of a new identity. Rediscover the you that existed before. Reclaim one thing today, a song, a walk, a goal. The space that was left behind isn't an empty hole, it's a vacuum where the most creative work happens. If your heart is broken, the old structure of your life has been cleared away. You are now in the transition zone. You aren't losing time, you are buying time to decide who you want to be next. You are being forged, not finished. You walked into these 5 minutes with a heavy heart. I want you to walk out with a clear mind. The past is a finished book. Stop trying to write new chapters in it. Stand up. Wash your face. Physically signal to your body that the mourning period for this hour is over. You are resilient because you moved through it. If you're ready to let the past go and start your reset, comment "still standing" below. It's time to stop looking back. Your future is waiting. I'll see you there.